Good afternoon, everybody. It is another beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. I'm here with my brother Shannon, my brother Smitty, and our sister Beatrice. Thank you for hanging out again with Undivided. Today's show is going to be, once again, filled with information for you guys to make your own decisions. I guess today is the day that I go first. So I'm just gonna dive right into. I got like 8 layers of stuff, but I'm gonna put y'all through that right now. So I'm gonna go with 2 things. I think 2 things to be good. 1, President Trump is an idiot. Just if y'all haven't seen the interview he did on was it Access, go watch that. Don't just watch the portions of him fussing through. I've never seen nobody fuss over 4 pieces of paper and one of them being blank before in my life. He looked just utterly ridiculous, hilarious. But watch the whole interview. What he said about John Lewis, disgusting. And there's some other things in there that he said he did more for the African-American community than Lyndon Johnson. If y'all don't know who Lyndon Johnson is, he signed the Civil Rights Act. Trump's response was, well, how is that working out? What? So watch that, please. Then you can judge upon what this man is trying to do, because you see the things that he cares about. It's not a lot. He cares about himself. John Lewis didn't go to his inauguration, so therefore he didn't go to his funeral. If that doesn't sound like your girlfriend when you was 13 and you didn't write her name right, and so she mad at you now. He threw a fit. That's that. And I usually don't go into federal politics, but the man is touched. Fairfield City Council. I know some of y'all did see my video I did at the end of the night last night, but I was a little tired. Today I'm a little refreshed. So here you go. You guys are being portrayed, the narrative is that you're incompetent. I don't believe that, because most of you I know personally, and you're not incompetent. Your leadership, on the other hand, is right now horrific. Fairfield is primed to be directed, and you're worried about being politically correct. You had my brother Smitty last night mention what has happened to his son. Y'all continue to ignore that. You're the only ones who are ignoring that. The city is paying attention. After him, it was brought up that y'all have spent $200,000 on 3 porta potties, that now you are ready to go and spend another lump sum of money to replace those without a plan on how they're going to be maintained, how they're going to be kept, who's going to watch over them. Do we need more? Are they going to be effective? Nothing. You want to put signs in front. You're at different locations. You want to bring people to Fairfield. Fairfield don't need people. Fairfield stay packed. We don't need any more tourists. You don't have any attractions. You're going to have them come to Allen Lit? That's what you want people to come to? Pay attention to your leadership. That is important right now. You're worried about getting reelected. Some of y'all ain't going to be here in 2 years. People are going to come in and take you out of your seats if you don't pay attention to the people who want to vote for you. You're not thinking about it long term. You have a few seats that are up right now in 2020. You have some important seats that are coming up in 2022. We know who's going to be running for mayor in 2022. Thank you, Mayor Price, for your service, but we don't know you're going to retire. Cut it out, Smitty. But What I'm saying is your leadership right now is what's important, and you're failing. That's all I got. Smitty, Shannon, who next?
Good evening, people. Our great people of the city. I guess I'm just going to tell you to stay alert and be aware. School is getting ready to start. COVID-19 is a very real thing, and all these parents out here pushing to reopen schools are very susceptible to ignorance. These doctors and scientists that we have know better than us, and we should pay attention instead of I just got to be frank about this orange pill president that we got. So, with that being said, I will talk about another serious issue, and I'm asking for a call of action. We have to do something because our community isn't just us. Our community expands, and I'm looking at the city of Chicago right now. Just yesterday, another 10 shootings, 2 more people dead. So far this year, they're at 330 people dead from gun violence. They had 2,500 shootings this year. We as a people, as a race of blacks, we make up 12% of the population. But yet, by statistics and numbers, we're 45% of the problem of the gun shootings. How can that be? So I'm asking us to all come forward, take that stand. You see one of our young brothers out here, young sisters out here doing something that they shouldn't, speak up on it. Take a stand, stop them from making a terrible mistake in their life. The impact that you will have by helping them will be greatly appreciated throughout the community, here and everywhere else. It's just time for us to be held accountable. We see them, we need to stop them. They're our youth. With that being said, you guys have a great day. Brother Smitty.
Thank you, sir. Beautiful people, what's happening? I got quite a bit, so I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible. But first, I just want to make sure I recognize the Native American soil that we are currently present on. I think it's important that we understand that. And just make sure you're aware of that when you're out in the public, you're just walking around, you'd be like, oh yeah, this has been here since 1957. Well, it was a long time ago before it was before that also. So just recognize that. So let's get on to business. Fairfield Unified School District, scheduled to start distant learning August 19th, all right? On their website, you can find the 5-phase continuum that has updated how the food will be served to the different students on like the course that they're on, the phase that they're in. You can check that out on fsusd.org. I think it's school start, I think it's / or school start and COVID-19. All the information you need is on there. They're also having the back to school resource fair, excuse me, August 15th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. At the mall. At the mall where the H&M store is. It's going to be a drive-through, so just pull up, pop your hood. They'll throw a backpack in there for you, full with some goodies for the students going back to school. Also, Bethel Community Church will be having a kind of a backpack issue day this Saturday, August 8th, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Shout out to Pastor Gilmore, is doing amazing things over there with Bethel Community Church. Clarification right quick. It's not just a church. Understand that Bethel Community is not, it is a healing center. I want you to be aware of that. So go check out my man, Pastor Gilmore over there. Vacaville Unified is starting distant learning August 17th. They also are having a board meeting tomorrow, August 6th. You might want to jump in if your student is enrolled in any of those schools. They're still going to be talking about different things as far as distant learning, the welcoming committee, the task force, or the equity task force, I should say. On their website, I'm just going to share this because a lot of people don't get this information. It's regarding Chromebooks. excuse me, the Vacaville Unified School District has sold all the Chromebooks that were available for family purchase. All right. Students who need a Chromebook for virtual learning will be issued devices from their schools starting on August 10th. There is no shortage. Here's the difference. There's no shortage for Chromebooks for issuance to students. Now, if you want to buy one, it's too late. But the Chromebooks are still available to be issued to students from the schools, and they'll be issued and treated just like a textbook. All right, so understand that. Travis Unified School District is full distant learning starting August 13th also. I think they just had some kind of meeting with their superintendent and their board with the Teachers Association, the president of the Teachers Association. So you might just want to hop on their website and see what's going on with there, because I think there's some friction, and I don't know what it looks like, but there's some concern about how the teaching is going to be done and this, that, and the third. Don't want to speculate, but definitely check them out. They also have, I know Travis Unified has a parents page on Facebook, solid information on there. Check that out. Vallejo Unified, I have no clue. They have a interim superintendent, Mitchell Romano. I'm sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. I'm sure they're going full distant learning. I just don't know when it starts. I don't know if they're doing, if they've just been continually going. I'm trying to put phone calls in, emails in. I can't get no feedback. So please call your principal at your school and find out what's going on with that. California Department of Education, Tony Thurman. Tony Thurman is the head of all superintendents of the entire school system in the state of California. Lots of problems. They can be rectified at the local school district. Some of them need to go to him or to his office. He's a very hard man to get a hold of. You can find him at cdecde.ca.gov. The address to the building is 1430 N, like Nancy, N Street in the city of Sacramento. Their number is 916-319-0800. Call Tony Thurman, find out what's going on. They've been hosting like Digital Divide seminars, ethics seminars. I just found out that they're doing, they're giving out 10,000 Chromebooks in Southern California. Nothing about Northern California. It's Southern California to low-income families. That's great, but there are students in Northern California and Central California that need Chromebooks also. So please reach out to Tony Thurman. Also tomorrow, I'm about to finish up. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., the Department of Education is having a continuity, and attendance plan webinar. Check them out. Same location, cde.ca.gov. Get a part. They're doing a lot of things. If we're not a part of it, they're going to leave us out. Please jump in. Please jump in. cde.ca.gov, Tony Thurman. Last thing, before I go, I want to start this to make sure that my young folks out there know there's possibilities more than Stanford, Berkeley, Chico, Sacramento. Look here, HBCUs, if you don't know, because I know there's a lot of young folks I'm talking to y'all, and y'all don't know about historically Black colleges and universities, all right? A lot less money, almost higher education than you're going to get at Stanford. It's also about your culture. You're going to learn, all right? So shout out to Tuskegee first and foremost, because my boy go there. Ralph Pizzi, he's going to graduate. I'm so proud of him in December. You got Howard University. You got Jackson State University. You got Morgan State University. You got Alabama State University. That's just 5. There's so many more. I'm going to make sure that I shout out each one of those as we do these, because if you don't know about them, it's our job to inform you about them. That way there you know. Until next time, be well. Brother Troy, go on and take us home, man.
Right on, Smith. See, that's what I'm talking about. Nothing but information and giving you guys reason to think. But I want to thank the wind chimes have kicked up here in the mountains. Thank everybody, though, for watching. Be prepared, and I do mean be prepared for the third show. You'll be getting more information about that. Please go and follow and like Undivided. It's a movement on Facebook and on Instagram. And please check out our YouTube page. You know, it is the strength. We grow with the numbers because the information gets out to the air to more people. Make sure that you go vote, man. I just show up. Show up. That's all we asking. Just show up. Thank y'all for hanging out. Shannon, wave bye to everybody. Sister Beatrice, thank you also. We appreciate that. Brother Smitty, as always, from all of us. Y'all take it easy.